What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be checking out this Marvel Legends Cardiac figure from the Spider-Man Retro Wave. Here's a good look at the packaging. And the back, in case you want to read the card, there it is. And of course the 6 other figures, or 5 other figures I should say. Alright, let's crack this guy open. Alright, so here is Cardiac. Again, I got this from Amazon. You can guess it by now, right? I'll include the link in the description below, as always. But yeah, another obscure villain in Cardiac. Again, he's another like C-list, D-list Spider-Man villain. I believe he's from the early 1990s, I believe. And just a little backstory for him. He's an anti-hero in the likes of kind of like a Punisher type, kind of like a Mr. Freeze type, you know, where he's had some stuff done to him that was wrong, and he's trying to, you know, he's kind of like a more like I'll kill whatever to get, you know, an ends to the means type of deal. So he's an anti-hero. Let's take a good look at him here. Again, another really unique mold here. I mean, this is a wave that's had a lot of unique molds on these figures. You had Owl, Hypno Hustler, and now this guy. They look really unique, pretty cool. Now you got his shoulder pads here. Got this like unique collar. That's pretty cool. Head sculpt looks pretty detailed. Nice. That's him from the back. He's got these like things. These are much better, by the way. These like things that wrap around his leg, the holsters or whatever. A lot better. I remember if you're a Marvel Legends collector from way back, you remember the X Factor guys that had the X-Men figures that had the yellow bands going around their legs, and it was just, these things would just come off all over the place. Cyclops, I know, was one of them, and they would just constantly be falling down, and it was so annoying. So I'm glad the Marvel Legends team really did a great job of making these very firm. This is very, very firm in there. You know, you can't really move that. So that's awesome. I like that. It's a very good upgrade they've done. Hopefully they can remake some of those figures that had that. But yeah, I love that. You got his knee pads, nice boots over there. You know, you got these cuffs kind of. This is kind of molded. That's not a separate piece, but cuffs around his arms. Yeah, very nice mold. And of course, you got pinless arms, and you have pinless legs. Standard articulation. Ooh, it's kind of tight there, and then with the legs, you know, you kind of basic and standard. No what do you call them, butterfly joints. So, you know, basic standard articulation, but he looks great. I love this look on this figure. He's pretty cool. Nice unique sculpt. Very nice. So he comes with, you know, your standard grippy hands, and then his staff with the cool like frost effect kind of deal. Let's see if I can zoom in there. That's a staff. And then these things, this is really cool. I really like that. It's like kind of like a frost effect. And here's the inside. That is really cool. I really hope they use something like this on like Iceman. This would look very cool on an Iceman sled type thing, a slide, should say. I mean, that is a really cool ice effect. I mean, I really wish they would have utilized that on the retro. I think what was it? The exclusive Target Iceman, was it? Was it Target or was it Walmart or was it? I don't even remember, to be honest with you. It was an Iceman that came out recently, retro carded. But I really wish they would have utilized this like kind of cool ice effect. That looks really cool on a future Iceman or something. Just wanted to show you guys that before I assemble his like staff thing. How does this go now? Or maybe the other way. How does this go? Oh. So I guess it goes... I thought it was two of them, but... apparently it's just one. Oh, no. Hold on. Alright, so I finally got it assembled here. I always thought, like, for some reason I thought this was two-sided. I thought there was one here and then one over here for some reason, but no, it's kind of like a lollipop like type staff. I don't know if it's like an electrical effect or an ice effect. It looks like ice, but I don't know. It could be like electric because he's cardiac. I don't know. Not sure, but yeah, that's how it looks. So that's how he looks like with his staff in his hand. So yeah, I really like this figure. Really like this figure. Really like the sculpt, the details, all of it. Paint apps. Very nice figure. Very unique figure. Again, not a popular villain. Not a or I should say anti-hero. He's not really a villain. Villain tendency maybe, but again, anti-hero of Spider-Man. Not a popular character, you know. I mean, oh crap. Yeah, not a very popular character. D-list, C-list type character, but you know, if you are like a really big, if you have to have all the Marvel Legends and have to have the villains and the heroes, the anti-heroes, then yeah, I would say go for him. And if you are not, you know, if you just want the main characters, you want the main villains, the main anti-heroes, main heroes, then I don't know, maybe you won't buy him. It's all up to you. But I'm a collector of all characters, so I like him. I like the sculpt, you know, so it all depends on your taste and what you want. So yeah, that is pretty much going to wrap up this review, guys. As always, thank you for watching. I'll include that link on the description of the video if you want to buy him on Amazon. And I'll see you in the next video.